Hi and good evening to my lecturer, Chong Yen Wan and viewers. My name is Muhamad Rizman bin Shahrulnizam, metric number 273775 from Management Ethics Group Q. Today I'm going to discuss about number 4 in the group project paper, which is Business Ethics CSR initiatives related to COVID-19 undertaken by non-Malaysian companies in air travel business sector overseas. I have listed and described the business ethics or CSR initiatives undertaken by foreign companies in air travel business sector overseas to help their stakeholders during COVID-19. Firstly, in context of customers, I have listed United Airlines, who has offered a testing program with no charge for every customer who is over 2 years old to guarantee everyone on the flight tested negative before departure. In details, options are given to the customers who book these flights are either to participate in the testing or applying for another normal flight. Those who chose to be tested would receive information regarding their travel in order to appoint the testing schedule at least 3 hours before their booked flight departs. Next, Delta Airlines also allows its passengers to rebook their flights by extending the window for another month, in which previously should be valid for flights that are departing in current months. It's also related to the customers, which is now customers will be able to change their either international or domestic flights without being charged. Any cancellations are also would be free of charge. However, those who change, cancel or rebook their flights will only receive airline credit as a return instead of cashback. So, travelers who thought to rebook can just spend the e-credit for another flight without needing to reach Delta Airlines to inform the changes. Not just that, the idea of exchanging flying miles for an at-home COVID-19 test kit is a good one for members of hiring airlines loyalty program, as they could redeem their miles that have been racked up for a COVID-19 test kit, in which would be sent to their addresses. For the test kit that has been sent, a testing supervisor would guide them through video conferencing on how to collect their own saliva as the sample, which would be submitted to a lab to be processed. The results are expected to be informed within 24 hours after the lab received the sample. Okay, next, in terms of employees, there are also several airlines which give some contribution to the employees, which is Japan Airlines provide special allowance for the employees. The amount for the special allowance is around $1,400. This allowance is provided as a helping source for them to fulfill their needs in working from home. Although their revenue is unstable during this pandemic, Japan Airlines took this initiative to help in increasing the morale of their employee. It allows Japan Airlines to fulfill their employee needs, but the chairman and the president of Japan Airlines will not receive any bonuses. And bonuses for the executive also will be cut by 70%. The total allowance, which cost the airline around USD 46.6 million, will be distributed to 36,000 employees of the carrier. Other than that, the Special Assistant Team, SAT, for Air New Zealand has been set up to help and give support for their employees during this pandemic. SAT is built from hundreds of volunteers in the airline, which they help in response to an emergency event. SAT help and monitor their employee condition using Wellbeing Help. By using Wellbeing Help, the employee will get information on anxiety management, financial support, and many more important information that can help them to go through this pandemic. Furthermore, United Airlines, with the help of Luftworks, had made face masks during the pandemic, which is using 12,284 pounds of uniforms United upcycled. This is a way of United Airlines in giving face mask supply to their employees. So, by working with Luftworks, thus United Airlines will be able to provide their employees with good quality, eco-friendly, and sustainable masks for them. The masks also reusable and washable. Therefore, the employee will not have to worry about the face mask supply. Meanwhile, for the society, JetBlue has launched an event which called as JetBlue Healthcare Hero. This event granted a pair of round-trip flight certificates to any scheduled destinations for 100,000 medical staffs as an honor. For the starting, JetBlue donates the certificates to 10,000 medical staffs at the Mount Sinai Health System at Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and Long Island campuses, including New York City Health Plus hospitals. Due to low supply and high demand of personal protective equipment (PPE) in United Arab Emirates (UAE), Etihad Airways Medical Center (EMC), in collaboration with Etihad Engineering, have innovated 100% recycled materials into 3D printed face shields for healthcare staffs in order to provide improved safety for healthcare staff to interact with patients. Moreover, Delta Airlines did an act of community services by give free flight to send the healthcare workers to the hotspot of COVID-19. Other than that, they also give help to the society by donating £400,000 of food to hospitals and provide community food banks. Extra food will be expired if not being served to the customer because flights could not be operated during the pandemic. So, in order to avoid the food being wasted, they decide to donate it to those in need. In context of government, meanwhile, there were more than 3,000 Etihad Airways staffs who have been as the volunteers in supporting a number of government initiatives and bodies. It includes the deployments to Abu Dhabi Health Service Corporation (SEHA), Ma'an, and Emirates Red Crescent. Also, 800 employees who volunteered themselves alone have registered on the Community Response to COVID-19, which is UAE Volunteers Platform. Next, Alaska Airlines also helping the government by providing a care facility for COVID-19 patients. They allowed the center to be converted into an alternative care facility. They changed the Alaska Airlines Center into a negative pressure environment. And helping the government public hospital, a number of 30 cabin crew from the Singapore Airlines will give a hand in taking care of patients. This is because during the pandemic, the cabin crew cannot work much as more flights were cancelled. Therefore, they can use their skill to help the health workers in taking care of patients. The cabin crew will be located at the low-risk wards and support the teams of public hospital care in giving basic care helps, patient service management, and nutritional care. In terms of environment, the International Transport Association's IATA has been the airline's partner in launching a carbon offset program. Upon purchasing the airline's tickets, customers could choose either to buy the Qatar Airways carbon offset program ticket or not through their website or mobile application. There are multiple languages to choose from for the booking information regarding the carbon offset program, so that it could be a help for the customers from various countries of origin to get a better understanding about the program. Climate care, a climate and sustainable development aspect of setting the emissions through the Fantampur wind farm located in India. Well, to make sure the environment around the airport is clean and safe for their customer and employee, United Airlines decided to change their cleaning substance to Clorox Total 360 system. The substance was used to disinfect all terminals of the airline's busiest airports. The ticketing lobby of the airport, gate rooms, and the employee space are all being sprayed during the pandemic using the electronic spraying system. In addition, Thai Airways helps to improve the environment as well by creating a range of bags using their repurposed life jackets. By reusing and remaking the life jackets into bags, the Airways will be able to promote on sustainability and plastic recycling to their customer. If the customer is aware of this issue, this can help to improve the condition of the environment. Thai Airways are always stand to their slogan, "Live life to the fullest to make the earth more livable." The customer can pre-order the bag in the airline's online shop. Thai Airways also came up with the other idea, which is opening a restaurant at the restaurant, which is the furniture will be made from recycled item. One of it is the seats will be from their grounded aircrafts, while the tables were made from tires or engines of the aircraft. The last categories of stakeholders in this discussion is non-government. There are a few, which is American Airlines, Singapore Airlines, and Alaska Airlines. Firstly is American Airlines, who is supporting UNICEF by giving as much as $460,000 to them in helping Argentina, Brazil, Costa Rica, and Guatemala. UNICEF helps people in the country which are having a big problem in the supplies of food and critical supplies like hygiene items, PPE for medical staff, sanitization, and basic health kits. They also give support to health facilities and school on interventions for infection prevention and control. UNICEF also teach on hygiene education to the communities, so they are ensuring about it and aware of the SOP during the pandemic. Moreover, Singapore Airlines, also known as SIA, has partnered with Temasek Foundation to help the World Food Programme WFP in response to the pandemic in terms of transporting medical and other humanitarian supplies through air for those who in need around the world. It is to be believed that they have agreed to provide a charter flights and freight space during the airline's scheduled services available on a cost recovery basis, with the cost covered by Temasek Foundation is up to USD 6.5 million. Last but not least is Alaska Airlines partners with Carbon Health to help visitors preparing for Hawaii's pre-travel testing program. The program offers quick COVID-19 tests at Carbon Health's pop-up clinics, which are available across the West Coast, Seattle. If visitors were tested negative within 72 hours after departure, Hawaii would welcome them without the mandatory 14-day quarantine rule. By combining technology with modern clinics, the Carbon Health, a tech-enabled healthcare provider designed mainly to put patient care first. Hence, it is a unique experience for the patient to have an in-person care wherever they are. Programs are planned to run more pop-up and full-service clinics for the quick COVID-19 test in the lower 48 cities. For those Alaska Airlines passengers who were over 3 months old and still within 72 hours after departure, they will be able to get the quick test. That's all from me. Thank you.